I hope and pray that the day will come when you decide that you no longer want to continuously medicate yourself anymore and you want to heal your body from the inside out so you'll live happy, free, and a longer, healthier life. And honestly, I hope that day is today. What's up, guys? This is Kelly, your favorite functional medicine clinical nutritionist, your favorite personal trainer, your favorite all things health. And in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 top tips to heal without the pill that I'm pretty sure you never heard before. So make sure you stay tuned. I don't know if you guys know this, but 66% of the U.S. population is chronically medicated. This means that they're taking medication on a day-to-day basis to live. And that is wildly insane that over half of our population is living on medications. But what's even more wild about that is the why is that? Why are people depending on medications to live their everyday life? Well, to me, there's 3 major reasons. Number 1, obviously, a quick fix. Who doesn't want a quick fix? You don't want to worry about it. You don't want to think about it. You want it to be fixed in your eyes. So you go ahead and take your medication and you get rid of the symptoms. Number 2, misinformation. If you know that you have something, but you don't understand how you got it or where you got it or when you got it or what the root cause is, you don't know what to do, right? You don't know what avenue to go in, which kind of leads me to number 3. You are not willing to give up your lifestyle. And not necessarily that you're not willing to give it up. Maybe you've tried a variety of different things to fix it and it's still not fixed. So if you're not fixing your lifestyle, and if you've been misinformed and you honestly at this point just want a quick fix, it makes sense. So here are 3 things that I want to share with you guys that I've shared with every single one of my clients before they even start a diet and an exercise regimen. Not only have I shared it with my clients, but I've learned this from myself through healing myself through a variety of different trials and tribulations and ailments and things of that nature. Number 1 is everything has a root cause. And here's a scenario that I like to use in my life and as it relates to my patient's life or my client's life. Say you were in a relationship, right? And you and that person broke up. And from you and that person breaking up, it made you really, really sad. And from it making you really, really sad, you started to eat your feelings, which we typically do. That's totally normal. And so we eat our feelings and then we look in the mirror. We notice that we're gaining weight. Maybe our pants don't fit, our bras don't fit, our shirts don't fit, whatever the case may be, right? And so we do one of the 2 things. We either start going hard and working out at the gym, or we continue down the path of continuously eating our feelings. And unfortunately, as we would love to say, wow, in the society that we live in, we're just going to continue to go hard. Unfortunately, statistically, that's not the case, right? We typically go to that side where we're continuously eating our feelings because we're still emotionally hurt, right? And so when we continuously eat our feelings for a variety of different reasons or whatever the case may be, we lead into insulin resistance, okay? Insulin resistance is the precursor for prediabetes. Prediabetes leads to diabetes, kidney failure, dialysis, so on and so forth. And as dramatic as that may sound, it is still allowing you to understand that you didn't just start eating your feelings because you woke up one day and you were hungry for Pop-Tarts and ice cream. You started eating your feelings because you still haven't healed from that emotional distress that's stuck into your body. This is no longer energy that's in motion. This is now stuck energy and is harboring and is manifesting and creating parasites and ailments and things in your body because it's still not healed, right? And from that healed energy is manifesting you into doing something that is on the physical, which is eating, and therefore now your body is showing physical signs of an emotional imbalance, okay? So there's always a root cause, and a root cause may not be, oh, you're not dieting and exercising, oh, you're not doing the things that you need to do nutritionally or physically or whatever the case may be. It may be something that is in your cells, in your emotional state, being that you have not healed from, which is causing you to make certain choices. I'll give you another example. And let's just say you've had a stressful job or you've been in a stressful relationship your entire life, and this person that you were with before you getting into a new relationship, they would say certain things and they would trigger you to speak in a certain way, to act in a certain way. So then you take that to your next relationship and the next person isn't talking to you the same way, and actually they're not even the same person, but you still respond the same way and you create a new relationship based off of old patterns, that is still a sickness and emotional energy that is stuck inside of you that you're carrying on, manifesting physically with somebody new, but is now a physical entity versus it being inside. So we manifest this emotional energy in a variety of different ways as it plays out into our life. And a lot of times we don't like to connect our emotions to the physicality of what's going on. But guess what? Every single thing starts as an emotion first. What we produce in the inside always becomes a physical manifestation. Last scenario I'll give around that. A baby. When you decide to, if you're a woman and you decide to eventually get pregnant, there's two people that join together that create a chemical reaction that creates a baby inside of the woman. You don't see this baby. You know that this baby was manifested and created from a man and a woman coming together, creating this chemical reaction. Now it's inside of you. You don't see this baby for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months until the baby becomes a physical manifestation from what you guys created in that act of emotion. Okay, so I hope that part makes sense to you. So you cannot heal your body. I don't care if you diet, you exercise. I don't care about none of that. If you cannot heal your body if you still have stuck emotions, you have stuck resentment, you have stuck anger, you have stuck whatever that is holding you from being the best version of yourself. And until you let that go, your body will not let disease go. Your body will not let weight go. Your body will not let illness go. So number one, get to the root cause so you can let it go and you can heal from the inside out. Number two, everything must be in alignment. You must be in divine alignment for you to create what you desire to create. Let me give you an example. Let's just say I want to be a lawyer. You can use any example, a dancer or whatever. Well, not only do I have to have the physicality of, we'll use dancer, the physicality to be a dancer. Not only do I have to eat like a dancer, but I have to have the mindset like a dancer. I have to feel like a dancer. What does that mean? Before I can physically manifest what I want, because truthfully, before the physical part comes about, is who we decide to become in the inside. I have to become a different person mentally and emotionally and internally and spiritually before I can create that person that I want to be on the outside. So with that being said, if all of those, if you're emotional, if you're spiritual, if your mental is not in alignment with the physicality that you're doing, you're not going to create the dancer that you want. Give you an example. If a dancer's schedule is to get up at 5 a.m. to go practice, and getting up at this particular hour puts you ahead of people or puts you ahead of the schedule or keeps you on a specific schedule, and you cannot get up and it's like, oh, I can just do it at 9 o'clock. Oh, I can just do it at 10 o'clock. Oh, I can just drink my water later. Oh, I can just dance later. Oh, I can just work out later. That's not the mindset of somebody great. That's the mindset of somebody half-assed. So until you decide that you are going to fully change the person that you were to become the person that you want to be, you will not create the physical manifestation. I'll give you an even bigger example. Why do you think that the gyms are so packed January 1st and then they fall off March 1st, April 1st? Why is that? Because people have written this physical thing that they want to do. Oh, I want to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. Oh, I'm going to be hitting the gym every single day. Why do they fall off? Because they create these written goals and they don't change the person and become the person that wants to lose 20 pounds. They don't become the person that is disciplined. They don't become the person that is consistent. They don't become the person that has integrity in what they decide to do. That's why they fall off. They don't want to become their person. They want to lose weight and then go right back to who they are. And truthfully, that's exactly what happens. So, perfect example. In order for you, number two, in order for you to truly change who you are and what your body is doing, you truly have to become a completely different person. And until then, you will not see change. And my number three This is a very profound number 3, because I know that we've all been told a variety of different things for healing and for weight loss. Let's do the keto diet. Let's do the paleo. Let's do the eat air. Let's cut out everything in America. Let's just do whatever, right? And all of that's fine. But creating a lifestyle, you don't have to start off going so hard. You just need to focus on the basics. And the basics are this. What are the essential elements you need to live? Because here's the truth around everything. In order for your body to perform outwardly the way that you want it to perform, it has to perform inwardly first. Like I said, everything is an inner manifestation first. So what does that mean? As you start to get healthier inside, let's just say you have acne on your face, or whatever the case may be, as you start to get healthier inside, it's going to show in your face because the acne is going to clear up. As you start to get healthier inside and you start to exercise and work out and do all the things and become in alignment, it's going to show on the outside in your body. As you start to have positive thoughts and just speaking great about yourself and great about things and just keeping everything, you know, uplifted and enjoy inside of you, it's going to reflect in the people that you communicate with and how your world changes, right? So with that being said, as we're going into creating a healthier lifestyle, you don't have to do too much than what's already been given to you. Let's just start with the basics, right? You don't have to try to jump into being in the box of a diet yet if you don't want to. And if you choose not to ever, I mean, that's cool too, whatever works for you. But there's essentials that so many people are lacking. And if we just get the basics down, then our body will be so much better. The number one element that we cannot live without is what? Oxygen. Your body can't go 3 minutes without oxygen. If you don't have oxygen, you die, right? And we don't look at it that way because we're so abundant in it. We're so, I mean, it's just honestly beautiful that we don't have to scrape for oxygen, right? So if you don't have oxygen, if you're not breathing properly, if you're constantly stressed out, if you're constantly in an emotional, disoriented state, then you're not breathing properly. You're not releasing the carbon dioxide. You're not taking in oxygen. Your body is not releasing toxins and taking in and burning fat and all the things that it needs to do, because every single cell in your body lives on oxygen. Number 2 is water. If you're chronically dehydrated, how do you expect every single cell to transport the nutrients to where it needs to go? It won't. Oxygen, number 1. Water, number 2. Just drink your water. You know, it's typical studies say 8 glasses of water a day. I don't believe that. I believe we need a lot more. And if you go back and look at my previous video, our bodies need a lot more, with a lot more electrolytes. We just live in a society that constantly, puts us in a state of stress. There's toxins in the air. The soil quality isn't great. So, I mean, we can't do anything about that. But what we can control is what we choose to consume, right? So water is number 2. Number 3 is those electrolytes, your sodium and then your potassium, okay? So making sure that you're getting those electrolytes in, you're adding them to your water so they can help your body to be able to create energy and to burn fat and to release toxins, okay? Your next one, I said your oxygen, your water, your sodium, potassium, making sure you sleep. Okay, if you're not sleeping, your body's not recovering. If you're not recovering, your body's not recycling cells. And if your body's not recycling cells, then you're full of shit, literally. Meaning that your body can't clean out because you're not giving it a chance to just, take a break, okay? So you don't have to do something massive. You just have to focus on the basics. And once you get the basics down, then you can move into something else. But I almost can guarantee you, once you just start focusing on those, you're like, wow, I really do breathe really heavy out of my mouth, which we all know we're not supposed to be breathing out of our mouth, hopefully, and just out of our nose. Oh, wow, I really don't drink enough water, and I'm actually not drinking water properly. I'm not getting enough sodium and potassium. I'm not getting enough rest. Okay, so let's just focus on those things, and then we can go into the other things, because I'm pretty sure you've heard how to diet. I'm pretty sure you should be able to write a book with all the diets that we have out of there. But those 3 basic things that you guys can keep in your mind. Number 1, making sure that you understand that everything has a root cause. You can do all the exercising 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until you pull the energy and motion out. But if you don't understand your root cause and you're still holding on that, you're going to still be sick. You're going to still be holding on to something. Number 2, making sure that everything is in alignment. Yes, you can do all the things and you can say everything that you want, but if your mind and your spirit and your emotions aren't right, you're not going to get it. Number 3, focus on the basics. God, I'm pretty sure the basics is something that you don't have. And if we focus and get back to the basics, our body will get back to us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe and tune in for the next one next Wednesday.